Hey everyone, it's Amber, and today I'm going to be doing my July TBR, which is quite large, and I tried to size it down because I don't know how I'm going to be doing this. I am planning on doing the Booktubeathon, but I'm going to try to incorporate some of these books into my TBR for the Booktubeathon, and I'm not really sure how I'm going to go about that. I am planning on doing it. I really want to do the daily challenges and I really want to vlog, but I'm not really sure that's gonna happen. I am going to upload a separate video for my Booktubeathon TBR once I decide what I'm gonna read for that and what I'm gonna do for all the challenges, which I'm very excited. I'm gonna formulate my TBR in the next couple of days and kind of figure out what I want to read. And there's also a 24-hour readathon going on. Zoe over at Read by Zoe is hosting one on July 15th, so I'm planning on doing that too, and I'll vlog that probably. So I'm very excited, but I have a lot of books on my TBR, so let's just get straight into that because I have a ton of books to show you guys. I've actually already finished 2 books this month, which is really weird because it's not that far into the month that I've already read 2 books. One of the books that I completed was Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch. This one, I'm not going to tell you guys my thoughts because I am saving that for my wrap-up, but I enjoyed this book and it was a nice summery read. It takes place in Italy and it's like a love story. And then I also read Blue Lily Lily Blue by Maggie Stiefvater, of course, and spoiler alert, I absolutely loved this book. This might be my favorite one in the series so far, but I'm not really sure. We will see once I read the next one. The next book that I have on my TBR is The Raven King by Maggie Stiefvater. This is my favorite book cover in the series. It's so gorgeous. I love it so much. One of the motivating factors actually for me to read the series was how beautiful the covers are because they're just so pretty. I love them. But anyway, this one is definitely on my TBR. I really want to get around to this. It's the last book in the series and I'm really upset about it, but hopefully I'll get around to this month and hopefully I won't put it off like I do a lot of the times with last books in series. But this series, in particular, I really want to put this off because I don't want it to be over. But I know Maggie's writing another 3 books from Ronan's point of view, but then I have to wait. I don't want to wait, but I'm going to read this because I found that if you wait to read a book that you're excited about because you don't want it to be over, then you lose excitement about it and then you don't want to read it anymore. That's happened to me a couple times. So I am so excited about this right now and I really want to read it. So I'm gonna read it. Then another one that I really want to get finished this summer and this month in particular is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. This, I don't know a lot about it at all, but it's really short and I was thinking that this might be a good read for either the Booktubeathon or the 24-hour readathon. So I am looking forward to reading this. It's really short and it's supposed to be really good and it has a lot of hype, so hopefully it lives up to the hype because sometimes books don't live up to the hype and that's the worst thing ever because you're expecting an amazing book and you're really excited about it and then it's just not as good as you thought it was going to be. Not that it's bad, but it's just not as good as you thought it was going to be when everyone else told you that it was amazing and the best book that they ever read. So hopefully this book, I don't know if it's going to be the best book I've ever read, but I'm expecting a lot of mystery and intrigue and twists and turns. So hopefully I get that. I'm very excited to read this. Hopefully this will be incorporated into my Booktubeathon TBR. I think I know the challenge I'm going to do this for, but I don't know if I'm going to read this for the 24-hour readathon, so I don't want to film and post my Booktubeathon TBR until I do that, and if I decide to do that readathon then I'm going to have to rework my TBR and post a new TBR, I don't know. So we will see. Hopefully I will get to this during either one of those challenges because it's the perfect book for that. Next I have my current read on my TBR, which is Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. This is one that I've been wanting to read for a really long time and I just keep not getting around to it because I really want to read these books in the summer. I've read a Morgan Matson book every summer for the past 2 years, so this will be 3rd year running. The only one I haven't read yet is this one, and I haven't read A Second Chance Summer. I really want to get to this one this summer, and then maybe Second Chance Summer this summer, but I don't know, maybe next summer for that one. Yeah, I said summer a lot of times in that sentence, but it's okay, because it's summer. The next book that is on my TBR for July is Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. I think I'm going to just keep putting this on my TBR until I read it, because every month I put it on my TBR. If you look back at like the past year, like every month this has been on my TBR, and it's been like the book that I haven't read. So I'm really thinking about getting the audiobook. I've heard that the audiobook is actually really, really good for this book, so that's one plus. And the second plus is that I will feel more motivated to read it at times that I wouldn't normally if I have the audiobook to just go to. So like when I'm falling asleep, or when I'm like drawing or painting or something, then I can listen to this and it'll all be good. So I might get the audiobook. Let me know if you guys like the audiobook, because I might buy it. I'm thinking about it. This has been on my TBR for like a year since it came out, and I still haven't read it. And I'm like, what are you doing? You need to read this book. And everyone else is like that in the comments too. And I know I need to read it, but I just haven't yet, and I don't know why. Next book on my TBR is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I don't know why I had an accent when I just said that. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I am like halfway through this already because I started it last summer, and I'm not going to restart it because I already know like what happens. The lighting just went away. I'm not going to restart this. I'm just going to continue from where I left off, and Harry Potter is always good. So I also have a tradition where I read Harry Potter every summer, so I'm going to do that. Well, I read one book every summer. I have not finished it yet, but I'm going to. This book I'm planning on reading a little bit this month. I don't know if this is going to be one of the ones that I get to fully, but we'll see, because I really, really, really want to read Harry Potter and get through the series because it's so good and I love it so, so much, and I want to just be able to say that I've read all the books, and then I want to go reread them because Harry Potter. So those are all the books that I'm going to put on my TBR for now. I have a couple other ones that I'm like, I really want to read them right now. Like I have the sudden urge to read A Darker Shade of Magic, and also like Six of Crows, but I don't want to like jam pack the month with too many books that are really hyped and that I like feel like I'm really gonna like. So I'm leaving it at that for now. I'm not really sure what other books I'm going to be able to get to. I feel like every month I make a big TBR and then I just don't read any of the books that are on my TBR, which is what happened with June. So hopefully with July, I feel like I have a better idea of the books that I want to read, and I tried to kind of keep it at that and not add a bunch that I knew that I probably won't get to. So there are a couple on here that I probably won't end up getting to, but there are a couple also that I know that I'm gonna read this month. So hopefully, since the Booktubeathon is this month, I can formulate my TBR around some of these books. But let me know what books you guys are planning on reading this month down below, and let me know if you're doing the Booktubeathon, because I love to watch people's Booktubeathon videos. It's like my favorite thing. I'm so excited. Honestly, that's like the part I'm the most excited for right now. So I'm gonna be doing, hopefully, I'm like crossing my fingers I'll be able to do videos or at least vlog for the Booktubeathon. So that is about it for this video and for my TBR for July. I really am hoping that I stick with it. I'll leave all my social media down below if you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter or anything like that. Feel free to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because it really supports my channel, and also make sure you subscribe down below if you want to see more of my videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!